So I guess we'll start off with running this, since I ran this recently. Let's try this again. The line is wide open. What was that all about? Okay. Alright, next up is the future off-road mower. Now, keep in mind, this is probably going to be a little tough to do. Random carpenter bee. Simply because it might not idle properly. I'm just gonna get on it. Maybe we'll even take it for a ride if it stays going. Get convenience of a separate choke. Good again. I may need 2 hands for this. I knew Tecumsehs are supposed to have more torque and stuff, but I just don't like that one. I have a flathead Briggs. Yeah, that's that. Which one next? I did have the Honda going, so I think I'll do that one next. I think I showed you last year in the April update. I think it only takes like 2 primes to do it. Oh, they do more. And that's that. And last but not least, the 6S Briggs. Wow, I almost started up. Open the throttle just a little bit and it shuts right off. Oh, there goes my camera batteries. Shouldn't need that warming up, it's been baking in the sun all day. I love this thing. Still need a third support here so it stops rattling so much. I love that kill switch I put in there. I realized I no longer need this bear, so I stuck a boot on top of that. Looks a lot better. This shroud still doesn't belong, but it's better than nothing. I thoroughly cleaned the carburetor this time and dialed it in perfectly. Sometimes you like, check this out, you don't even need one wrap around the pulley to do this. Once it's warmed up, that's amazing. don't think any of these other engines could possibly do that. Now you may be wondering, wait a minute, you're missing something, John. Yeah, this one, I can't really do anything with it right now. It's got no starter on it, and I have no place to bolt it down, and I don't want to bolt it onto the frame until everything else is done and on. Well, that's it for this video. I've already made it too long. Still shifts pretty good. I got the drive belt on, as you can see there. I'm going to take care of the fenders here, put them back on, and then I can start putting other stuff on as I see it coming together. I'm going to clean that up a little bit. The major work is going to be to the deck because it's already got a good coat of paint on, and I didn't primer it, so everything's coming off too easily. That's a patch. It's riveted on like that. But I gotta get the rest of the rust off the bottom of this deck, and I gotta coat that properly. Try and protect that. But next will probably be the front wheels yeah, I might have to do those. But what else? The hood's got to be repainted. I'm gonna try and keep all the decals on and hope that it matches up properly. I'm going to replace the headlight lens. I'm going to use the one off of the off-road mower there, even though it doesn't fit perfectly. Plans for this include pulley swapping, obviously. I'm going to do a 1-to-1 ratio, and I might rebuild this clutch here because with the design it has, we all know in the AYPs, when you let this out, there's a pulley on the other side. It pulls the belt out and up against an idler behind it. And I want to get rid of that system and use the double pulley system like Fearless Front uses. The shifter I want gone. I'd rather use the old deck lever and find out a way to do a shift on the dash thing, kind of like the Mini Gilsons had. If you look at you can look up Gilson on Lionel's Office. He's got a bunch of tractor videos where it's got the shift on the dash thing. It's pretty cool. I'm going to link up the old thing where it pulls on the deck clutch. I'm going to try and attach a rod long enough to pull this into the proper gears. I thought about keeping this here to do that, but I don't know. I don't know if I want that. I would love a shift on the fender. That would be perfect. I also want to do bigger tires. Like keep the rims and put just larger tires on them. The mini bike, I have parts waiting for that. I have to break some links off the chain and just do a straight chain setup instead of a master link. And I did forget to add, I actually do have a kickstand there now, so that helps. With the brakes are hooked up, but they're going to need some adjusting. I got to get rid of that piece and get a bit longer one. Oh yeah, and the throttle setup. I do have a throttle bracket already custom fit onto the linkage. So yeah, once it's all put together, that'll be going. No plans for the mowers. Those are actually fine. I think I'm going to sell that weed eater one, or at least just take it down the curb and put free, just give it free or something. Because I did fix it up, but it's a terrible engine. I kind of wish I would have left the other one on. This one is I think it's got bad piston rings. I don't feel like changing them. This is looking more even the more I paint it, so I'm going to keep on putting coats on and probably sanding between coats. That's what I got that for. And the rest of the black parts on this, I'm going to ditch the Walmart brand and go back to the Quick Color Home Depot stuff because that worked out pretty nice. I've used it on the grill here and it still stays, so it's decent quality somewhere. Gas tank still has a cap on it. I'm actually not going to put the cap on until I have the fenders on. So yeah, I'll have more updates on each respective project, including the lawn itself once I get this all cleaned up. Although the back neighbors there cut their trees down so we got more sun coming in, and that was my biggest problem last year besides the drought. This gigantic maple tree shades this entire half of the yard instead of the neighbors. Now with that sun going down there, you'll have more chance there to live. I already got this video way too long, so oh, I forgot to do a video of the generator starting. Well, I kind of don't want to do that. I'd rather not have gas in it because things seized up twice when I used it. It's not even that, it's just I don't like it running. I don't know. That's it. Later.